terror attack eerily similar to 26/11 rocked Kenya's capital Nairobi on Saturday, and 2 Indians are among the dead. At least 39 people have been killed and more than nearly 300 wounded as armed gunmen went on a rampage gunning down shoppers at an upscale mall in the capital. Now the dead include 40-year-old Sridhar Natarajan, an 8-year-old child, Paramshu Jain, also died in the attack. The injured Indians have been identified as Manjula Sridhar, Mukta Jain, Purvi Jain and Natarajan Ramachandran. Now the Ministry of External Affairs is in touch with the families of the victims, and 2 of the gunmen have been killed in a shootout with Kenyan forces. Nairobi's head of police has said the assailants have been pinned down after soldiers and police moved into the mall to hunt down the attackers. Armed Somali group Al-Shabaab has claimed responsibility for the attack. Now remember, Kenyan troops have been fighting Al-Shabaab in Somalia, where the anti-government group is actually seeking to impose Islamic law and has carried out numerous attacks. Meanwhile, Kenya's president, who confirmed the number of dead, has added his close relatives are among those that were killed in the attack.
A group of armed terrorists forcefully entered the Westgate Mall in Nairobi's Parkland area and unleashed senseless violence upon customers and workers. They have killed at least 39 innocent people and injured more than 150 others.
We tried running away, but we were told they're also covering the place where the cars enter Westgate. So we had to move back into the corner, the left corner of Westgate, and we were all there, and we tried escaping, and they threw a grenade, and the sharp particles entered me into my hand and my leg.
Now, Maha Siddiqui joining us on the phone line. Maha, now we are aware that the Ministry of External Affairs is in fact in touch with the families of the victims. But what about those Indians that have actually been injured?
Well, what we understand, Sanjana, at the moment is that mission officials are already on the spots and in the hospitals, the medical facilities where the injured have been rushed to. So they are identifying the Indians. We know at least 4 more Indians, apart from the 2 who have died, have been injured in these attacks. And they will be assisting them. They will be taking care of all that they require at this point in time. Also, as far as the 2 Indians who died in this horrific attack, the families will be intimated. They are from Tamil Nadu, is what we understand. And whatever help they require, they will be given that help as far as the mortal remains are concerned.
Right, Maha Siddiqui, thank you so much for that update. Meanwhile, we're bringing you the report of what exactly happened in Nairobi yesterday in this horrific attack. Take a look.
People trying to run away from an armed group inside the Westgate Mall in Nairobi. Police are inside the mall as well, trying to secure the area. They moved in via a restaurant on the ground floor. But by then, there were already casualties. The shopping complex was packed at about midday local time when people heard a large explosion. Then they saw people with AK-47 machine guns open fire. Some of the shoppers were able to escape, and about 20 people were rescued by police.
The thugs were supposed to have been holed up on the 2nd floor at the cinema. They have been isolated by the police, and the police are actually combing room by room, floor by floor, as the issue, the saga developed.
The senator told Al Jazeera that the armed group was speaking Swahili, the language of Kenyans and other East Africans.
One of the groups that this country has had problems with is Al-Shabaab. It's possible that there could be others. We don't know, but as a nation, as a country, ourselves, I think the only group that we know we've had specific problems with in terms of our security forces have been in Somalia, trying to fight them in that country, Al-Shabaab.
Even though many people have escaped the mall, there are thought to be dozens of others trapped inside. Caroline Malone, Al Jazeera. People trying to run away from an armed group inside the Westgate Mall in Nairobi. Police are inside the mall as well, trying to secure the area. They moved in via a restaurant on the ground floor. But by then, there were already casualties. The shopping complex was packed at about midday local time when people heard a large explosion. Then they saw people with AK-47 machine guns open fire. Some of the shoppers were able to escape, and about 20 people were rescued by the police.
The cars are supposed to have been held up on the second floor. At the cinema, they have been isolated by the police, and the police are actually combing room by room, floor by floor, as the issue, the saga develops.
The senator told Al Jazeera that the armed group was speaking Swahili, the language of